Vice Minister.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, let me really thank all the participants to this event. Good morning to all the Italian guests, and good afternoon to our Asian friends. 6 hours, I think, that are separating us, but this, this technology puts us all together, so it's really, really nice. Obviously, I want to thank also Ambassador Latteri, and I'm really glad to participate here today to this webinar dedicated to the Italy-ASEAN Development Partnership with a special focus on space cooperation. It's true what it was just said. I'm lucky in this event because I'm covering both the portfolio, so Asian and also the aerospace. So it's really important for me, first of all, to be here and learn also something about what's going on this very specific topic between us. So I'm really happy that all these representatives from ASEAN, distinguished leaders from the main ASEAN Space Agency and research centers are here today, and also space leading companies from both Italy and ASEAN countries are present. A special thanks, as I was saying before, to Ambassador Latteri for his intense work in Indonesia and his commitment for ASEAN. Well, this webinar today is one of the very first events since Italy has acquired the status of development partner for the ASEAN, for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And it really aims at further strengthening our relations and the scope of our partnership. The Italian support to the vision enshrined in the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific makes us work for supporting a more closely integrated and interconnected region, with ASEAN playing a central role. As you know, we have always considered the role of ASEAN as a crucial one in order to enhance dialogue and cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. I've personally spent a lot of effort on bridging Italy and ASEAN in the last couple of years since I'm in the government, and I think there is a main topic for the Italian government. The idea is really to grant development and prosperity for all of us, and this is precisely in this context that today's event is taking place, with the aim of promoting cooperation for emerging global challenges in highly innovative and technological sectors such as space and aerospace. A natural complementarity among our economies will drive us towards the achievement of these goals. Since Italy is the second biggest manufacturing power and the second exporting country in Europe, as you know, our companies own cutting-edge technologies and expertise in many sectors where they are undisputed global leaders. Mastering these technologies will be the key in the coming years and essential to fulfill the Sustainable Development Goals set in 2015 by the United Nations 2030 Agenda, and our ambitious goals as current president of the G20 and co-chair of the COP26. The 2030 Agenda is a plan of action for people, the planet, and its prosperity, for a world in which development and application of technology are climate sensitive, respect biodiversity, and are resilient. I just quoted the paragraph 9 on the UN 2030 Agenda. The Sustainable Development Goals can indeed be achieved with the help of space technologies. This has been the crucial change in the last year's understanding of aerospace, deriving from it a lot of possibilities for the ground applications and the daily life of our citizens. Earth observation, monitoring of the oceans, measuring the atmospheric composition and its effects on climate change, detecting deforestation and landslides, observation of land crops for improving food security are just some examples on how space technology can be of great value for the sustainable development of our planet. But I could also talk about cultural heritage and other sectors where we already apply these technologies. Space and aerospace sectors are in Italy strongly embedded in many industrial activities. Our aerospace sector is characterized by a large number of companies that cover all sectors of the space economy. Italy is one of the few countries having a complete supply chain of products and services in the space sector, ahead of many global competitors. In 2018, just to give some example and number, we established the Interministerial Committee for Policies Relating to Space and Aerospace, the so-called COMINT, entitled to define the government's guidelines on space and aerospace with a reference to research, technological innovation, and the impact on the production sector. Moreover, the Export Pact signed in June 2020 by the Italian Minister of Foreign Affairs with many public and private subjects provides new tools and resources to give financial support to the Italian exports. Through the Italian Export Credit Agency, and the company to the internationalization of the Italian companies' activities, so-called CIMEST, the Italian government decided to drive our national enterprises to new opportunities with high-profile counterparts, including our ASEAN partners. A strategic role is also played by our three trades association of the space sector. They are the Federation of Italian Companies for Aerospace, Defense and Security, the Association of Companies for Space Activities, and the Association for Services, Applications and ICT Technologies for Space. They include all the companies belonging to the sector, little and medium enterprises, and the most innovative startups that have just entered the market. And I'm very glad to say that the startups in these specific sectors are really running a lot. Italy aims at supporting ASEAN activities in the space sectors, also through ASI, the Italian Space Agency, and I greet for that the presence of President Saccoccia that is here today with us, which is currently working side by side with the Malaysian Space Agency to organize the 5th International Space Forum. And I see the Director General here with us. Thank you for that. Which will take place at ministerial level in Kuala Lumpur next year with the aim of empowering space science and technology for sustainability and regional economy. I look forward to participate, I hope in person, I will say I'm sure in person, to this pivotal event, because the space sector is worldwide the one that has experienced the greatest growth. The applications of space technologies are today the most varied. They range from telecommunications to geo observation to those related to agriculture, the environment, and the control of pandemic phenomena. These technologies and solutions that Italy is proud to showcase today can help us preserve the integral and independent nature of the Earth, our home, according to the words of the '92 Rio Declaration, adopted by the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development. I'm confident that the following high-level contributions, as well as the presentations from the Italian companies, the B2Bs, will pave the way to closer cooperation between Italy and ASEAN countries. I'm more than confident that we will be able to combine our respective entrepreneurial qualities and highest technological capabilities at the service of humankind and our planet. By doing so, we will make another step towards an harmonious development and prosperous future for the next generation. I thank you all for your active and fruitful participation. I will be following this conference of today, and I really thank you for being here.
Thank you, Vice Minister. Thank you very much for your speech.